Evangelical Christians may differ on whether the blame in the Foley Page sex scandal should rest also with congressional leaders. But in our fourth story in the countdown, there is no evidence that they consider it a joke. Well, one of them seems to. James Dobson, founder of the religious group Focus on the Family, suggesting that, quote, the whole thing turned out to be what some people are now saying was a sort of a joke by the boy and some of the other pages. This came after Dr. Dobson's standard issue condemnation of the Foley affair on his radio broadcast. The religious leader joining the likes of Mike Savage and Matt Drudge in floating the joke or prank theory. Absolutely all evidence, including the congressman's sexual liaison with a former page, to the contrary. Despite that, there is true concern among Christian conservatives. Whether it translates into withholding their vote, changing it, or rationalizing it is another matter. Our correspondent is Martin Savage.
They are the backbone of the Republican Party, once as predictable as a sermon on Sunday.
Jesus is the healer.
Christian conservatives.
My beliefs are moral beliefs. They're biblically based.
But some Republican strategists fear the Foley scandal strikes at the very heart of those core moral beliefs.
I kind of get the feeling that it's just out of control up there, you know, because of what we're hearing on the media. You think, what are they doing?
There's worry Christian conservatives might stay away from the polls come November.
I think there's no doubt that this has been a rather disheartening season for conservative Christians when it has to do with events in Washington and beyond.
Even just a small change in the voting habits of Christian conservatives could have a huge impact on who wins and loses close congressional races.
One place that's true is Tennessee. Democratic Representative Harold Ford Jr. and Republican Bob Corker, according to several polls, are neck and neck, battling to replace retiring Majority Leader Bill Frist. A race Democrats believe could help put control of the Senate back in their hands. But here in Tennessee, at least, Christian conservatives blame former Congressman Foley, not the party. Everyone we talked to said they'll be there come Election Day.
I think those actions are horrendous, but I don't see its involvement in the political process. That was an individual, not the political party itself.
I may have to hold my nose when I vote, but I'll vote the Republican line. It's the only way to go.
Influential pastor Maury Davis summed it up best.
The disappointments that individuals may have with the Republican Party are probably outweighed by the disillusionment with the platform of the Democratic Party.
If those sentiments are reflected nationwide this fall, it just may be the answer to a Republican prayer. Martin Savage, NBC News, Nashville.